So this is something that gets thrown around a lot out there today. And I get it. Oh, trust and believe me. I get it. I get it, man. I mean, I get many emails about this, texts, DMs, stories of how you are never going to trust a woman again. And I get it. But the thing is, guys, I want to give you guys today in this video an iron mindset. Because this is what needs to be done. Men simply believed the wrong things about women, and a lot of you still do. Sadly, a lot of you still do. And maybe not all of you. Some of you are going to be on the same tip as I'm on right now. But some of you still have these beliefs because of the texts and messages and DMs, emails, and everything else that I receive. And I can just tell by the way you talk that you have a fixed belief system about women in general. Women were never designed to be trusted, bro. That's the first mistake you're making. Women were never designed to be trusted. You could never put your full trust into a woman and expect it to just go smoothly. That is the last thing that you should be doing today. You absolutely can't. What you can do is understand how they actually are so you can keep yourself safe spiritually and financially and mentally and emotionally and even physically sometimes as a man. It's all about keeping yourself safe. It's not about hating women. It's not about going your own way and never looking at a woman again. It's about understanding what's at stake. It's about understanding the correct mindset to be in so you can have success while women are still around. That's all it's about. It's about having success while women are still around, by your side, in your life, whatever it might be. It's not about having full trust in a female. I'm telling you, bro, you should be at the point in your life where you could be with a woman for a couple of years and on one given day, she can just stop talking to you and you can just stop talking to her. And you guys could have been together for years. You could just stop talking to her and just completely just walk in the opposite direction. And it's not that you're never going to think about her. It's not that you're not going to feel anything. You will. You just should be able to handle that. And no matter how long you're with a woman, you should never put your full trust in her. You should never have the expectation that, oh, that's your girl. She can't do anything wrong, and if she does, she's evil and she's the worst person ever. It is what it is, bro. Women do some evil shit sometimes. So, no matter what happens, you should be able to handle whatever situation comes your way. You should be able to walk away from any situation you're involved in. You should not fear that. Nor should you hate women. Just understand how this actually works. Understand what women are capable of and stop believing the wrong things and false things and that she's going to be loyal to you forever. She might be. You might get lucky. You might get terribly unlucky. That's women. And that's how you have to be. In my last relationship, bro, I saw some red flags within a couple months, and it lasted a little over half a year. So from beginning of talking to this person, yeah, it lasted a little over half a year. And we were official for probably 4 months official. Knew each other much longer than that. We were talking for much longer than that. So, yeah. And when I saw some red flags, it was a bit scary. Yeah, because my heart's kind of on the line. But it is what it is. You can't really fear that stuff. You got to make a decision. I could have walked away right there. I could have been like, damn, this isn't good for me. But I made the conscious choice to stick it out. I made the conscious choice to try to work things out. And things got very bad. Things got very, very, very bad. And you know whose fault that is? Mine. We have a choice. I have had many guys come to me on coaching calls, consultation calls, and similar situation as mine. They stayed. They did a lot more things for her. And in the end, they blame her for all the stuff she did, which I understand. I understand. She did things that's wrong. But what these guys don't understand is they chose to stay right there. We can only be burnt by a woman however much we allow it to happen, because a woman has zero power over us, guys. Zero. That's why you want to think about marriage. Do you really want to get married? Do you really want this woman having an insane amount of power over you? You want to be powerless as a man in a powerless position? I don't. I don't want to get married to some woman who's acting all good and all of a sudden you're married and she's starting to make crazy demands. She's changing up. She's using things against you. She might even use children against you. She uses finances against you. The list goes on, bro. You guys don't want a manipulative woman in your life. And you don't want to set yourself up to be in a bad position. So, oftentimes we do it to ourselves. We are the men. They are women. It's just a damn woman, bro. It's just a woman. You guys understand the thoughts they think? Like, bro, they're not like us. They're not logical like this. They're not rational like this. They're not just stoic and to the point, and what you say is what is, and what you say is what you're going to do. They're not like that, bro. They're not like that at all. So it's time to wake up to this reality that, yeah, you should never trust a woman again. I agree. Don't ever trust a woman again. But don't act like that. Don't be like against her. Oh, I don't trust you. To all women. Don't be like that. Just in your head, in the back of your mind, you're never going to fully trust a woman. But if you have a woman around, you're going to treat her right. She's not going to know that you don't trust her. You just don't. You don't let your mind go to that place where you have full trust. Because if stuff starts to happen, you have to know what to do. Because women are women, bro, and they're very emotional beings. That's what you can trust. You can trust them to do some crazy stuff. Because femininity is chaotic. Go read up on femininity, bro. It is chaotic. It's pure chaos. It makes no sense. That's why nothing a woman does should ever faze you or throw you off center. Because it's expected. Bro, I was talking to a woman last night, and oh my God, just crazy, unexpected stuff. Just over text, it's just like, I'm trying not to sneeze right now, by the way. But, yeah, and it is what it is. Like, bro, my emotions don't, bro, it used to be that way. I used to be that way. Like, something a woman would do, my God, I gotta sneeze, but I can't. Something a woman would do, like, when it would shock me, when it would surprise me, it's like you get these big feelings because of it, and your emotions get overwhelmed because it's like, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe she did this. You're unaware of women. You're unaware of women. Nothing a woman does, nothing a woman says should ever surprise you or move you off center. This is where you guys have to get to, bro. That's why I'm making this video. Because they are going to do some stuff that makes no sense to you. None. It makes no sense. The way they act, the way they behave, the claims they make, the things they say. It doesn't matter. Okay? It doesn't matter. Nothing they say, nothing they do, it don't matter. Don't be surprised, bro. Do not dislike women. Do not hate women. You're the man. No matter what they do, you don't have to stick around them either, bro. They can do some crazy stuff. You don't have to stick around them. You can just get them out of your life. Get out of here. But just understand them. And understand that as men, we put ourselves in positions to get annihilated by women. I put myself in a position last year to get annihilated by the woman I was with. Very young woman. That's my bad. Do you guys see this level of accountability? Almost no guys are gonna talk like this, bro. They're gonna tell you how bad their relationship was and all this stuff, which, yeah, it's true. Yeah, you got done dirty. But you stayed. You were in there, bro. You had a choice. And the second some stuff starts to happen, you can leave. That's what a man does. Or you can stay because you love this woman and you want to try at least. That was my mindset. And before that, it's been a while since I took some punishment. So I was in a position where, you know what? I love this woman enough. I can suffer for her to some degree and see if things can work out. And it didn't. But it's my fault. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I did not trust her. I didn't. I told her to her face. And you guys might be like, man, that's crazy. Well, then why didn't you leave? Well, I did eventually. But even though I didn't trust her, I tried to work it out. I didn't trust her because of the mental issues she had. That's what I didn't trust. Because obviously, women with severe mental issues, they transform and evolve into a whole different beast that you've never seen before. So when I saw stuff like that, it's like, yeah, I don't trust you no more. But then she go back to who she is without all that extra stuff, and it's like, okay, like, I got my lover again by my side. This is my girl. This is who I started talking to at first, and this is who it is. So I tried to fix things. I tried to make it better. And no matter how hard I tried, it didn't work. So we got to a point where it's like, yeah, we got to call it quits. But I stayed long enough. I took some pretty hefty punishment because of it, and that was my choice. I had a choice. So I can't sit there and blame her. I had a choice. And sure, she did some things to me that was not right. That was very unfair. That's pretty severe. But I still stayed. That's my bad. So I just hope this opens your guys' minds. Like how to view women, how to view all this stuff. And to not hate them, to not even dislike them, to just view them as they are. Emotional creatures, chaotic creatures, and they should not be trusted. It tells you in the Bible not to trust a woman. So, you can even love a woman but not fully trust a woman. You can trust them like to a degree. But to put your full trust in and you have all these expectations of all this trust and all this loyalty and all this kind of stuff, no. And it's not that you live your life paranoid that she's just untrustworthy and all this stuff. You should just know in your mind that if shit hits the fan, if she does something, you shouldn't be like, oh my God, and have this big emotional reaction because she just cheated on you. She just did this. She just did that. No, bro. You know what you signed up for. You know what you signed up for. You're with a woman, and they're capable of doing any of these kinds of stuff. They're also capable of staying and having a happy and healthy relationship with. Now, is that common today? Sadly, it's not. It's possible. But things are going to be what it's going to be, man. And if you guys want love in your life, you're going to have to try. But don't be stupid. If you see some things, then you have to make a choice. You're going to stay and suffer, or you're going to let her go. And to be a man, you have to be able to have that kind of mentality. I have done it, bro. Since the relationship I was in, I have done it almost a handful of times since then. Let a woman go. Because I started to see things that if most guys saw what I saw, they would not call it off at that point, but I did. Because I learned a lot from my last relationship. I'm a different person since then, bro. Far more well established. I cleared the cobwebs. I'm on a roll. I'm seeing things a lot clearly, a lot more clear. So I'm able to cut things off a lot sooner with other women, and I feel no shame of doing it. They probably didn't like it, but bro, I have a choice. I don't have to commit to you. If you're showing me things that I don't like, if you're showing me things that's kind of breaking the trust, then that's what you're doing. Because most women are going to show you those things today, guys, and that's why you got to remain single for the most part. But at the same time, you got to try. So just take things as they are and let the chips unfold. These are modern times. Women are playing hella games. They're putting men through mental gymnastics 24/7. 24/7, bro. It's happening. So, if I was you guys, I'd just be careful with who you're dealing with. You know, be careful. Because it's a dangerous world. But I don't want you guys to hate women or be against them, because I don't think that's healthy either. Like, you gotta get your thing popping every now and then, boy. You gotta get yourself going. So just try to be calm about it, man. Be a chill guy, and whatever a woman does, don't be so invested, man. That's what kills all men. is to have these thoughts and feelings and emotions and investments towards these women. Just cut that shit out, bro, and just be a chill, stoic guy. And you know what? When you are, these women are going to be intimidated. They're going to be like, oh my God, like this guy don't even care. Oh my God. Let me get him all riled up. Let me see how much he cares. Play all these games. Well, let them go. Let them go. There's a lot of variables that happens, man. Women are crafty individuals. They're very manipulative. And I don't think I spoke a lie all throughout this video, nor do I ever. So they don't always approve, but like I said, who cares what they have to say? It doesn't matter. What men say is right. What women say, it just don't matter. Y'all were meant to stay quiet and make a sandwich in the kitchen. The Bible literally tells women to be silent. That's what the Bible says. If the Bible said different, then I would say that. But that's not what the Bible says. The Bible tells women to be quiet, to be silent. Because that's their role. Is to be calm, quiet, silent, nurturing people who bring love and peace to a home. But are women like that today? Not a chance. They're wild, they're chaotic, they're sketchy, untrustworthy, all over the place, changing their mind, flip-flopping like an alligator trying to roll around with its prey in the water. You can't trust a man. So yeah, I agree. You can never trust a woman, but understand how to operate with them. That's my recommendation. It's not about hating them. It's about understanding them and operating under the correct circumstances, and that is going to have you balling in life, my guy. It's going to have you balling. It's going to have you being a man of value. These women are overwhelmed by you, and that's good too. I get under a lot of women's skin. That's good. You should. And that just shows that they care. So, congratulations, guys. If you can get under a woman's skin, you're winning. That's the way it's supposed to be. And then they submit. Eventually. And you're the one in the power. Because if they want to act up to get out of my house. That's the way it is. They have to understand who they have to be. We're being exactly who we have to be. They just ain't getting it, bro. And that's okay. Leave them in the dust. Continue on your life. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. And come follow me on Instagram. The exact same username as here on YouTube. With that being said, God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.